Welcome to this basketball broadcast brought to you by WHOU and WFKT by Bowers Funeral Home, the County Federal Credit Union, TNT, Northern Maine Community College, Scoville Building Supply, FAP Body, United Insurance, J. McLaughlin Construction, Daigle Oil Company, Priority Auto Sales, Rick Hannigan Plumbing, Cushman & Sons, KVHC, County Ag and Turf, Holton Tire and Steelstone, Maine Equipment, Griffith Ford, Napa and Coastal Auto Parts, Pat's Pizza, Madigan Home Healthcare, Pioneer Times, Pioneer Broadband, Thompson & Hamill, Aroostook Limousines, Huber Engineered Woods, Jeans Electronics, County Physical Therapy, Katahdin Trust Company, White Smiles, Maine Baseball Academy, S.W. Collins, Nortrax, Herring Brothers. Now let's go down to the floor.
Yeah, absolutely great Saturday here in Hermon. Going to see the undefeated Caribou Vikings, defending Class B state champions, against Hermon Hawks, riding at 10-2 right now, third in heel points in Class B North. A battle of an up-and-down, firepower Caribou offensive team versus a relentless defensive pressure team, Hermon. So we'll see which way the game goes today.
Contrasting styles, absolutely. As you alluded to, Hermon, a team that kind of wants to play in the half court, limit offensive possessions the other way, and not allow Caribou to get out in transition. Keeping the game in the 30s or 40s would be where Hermon wants to be, whereas Caribou, they're a team that can put up points in a hurry, as we've seen, over the last year, and a team this year that, going down through their scoring column, has multiple players that are in double digits. Yeah, 4 guys close to double digits, led by senior forward Parker Depre. He's averaging 25 plus a game. And Isaac Varney leading the Hermon Hawks at 18 points per game. Couple of subplots in the game today. Hermon Hawks going for their 30th consecutive home win, dating back to December of 2016, their last defeat going against MDI. But the big subplot is Isaac Varney, a senior forward, 7 points shy of 1,000. And, if everything goes according to form, he'll be setting that mark today. Quite a milestone for the senior forward. He's put his mark on this Hermon program. Absolutely, quite a subplot, as you talked about, but I'm sure with Varney, a huge win for the team today, a lot bigger than the milestone itself, as a very humble kid and, a kid that can play up-tempo both ways. So let's take a break. Brian's going to head down, and we'll get pregame interviews with both coaches. So you're listening to the Jay McLaughlin pregame show here on WHOU. We'll take a 60-second break, and we'll be back with pregame interviews on WHOU.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car.
Sorry.
You could also light a pile of money on fire.
Sorry.
Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
Aroostook Limousines and Ace Rent-A-Car get you there in style. Aroostook Limousines has 8 and 12 passenger limousines and a 20 passenger party bus for evenings out, proms, weddings, birthdays, concerts, whatever the celebration. Travel anywhere in state. And Ace Rent-A-Car specializes in insurance rentals and has locations in Presque Isle, Holton, and Patton at Savage Paint and Body. Ace offers everything from compact cars to vans. Ace Rent-A-Car. We do it right and we make it easy. Reach both businesses at 768-7368.
Okay, I'm with Caribou head coach Kyle Corrigan. Coach, big one today. They're all big for you right now. Everybody's looking to knock off Caribou.
Yeah, it's a big game. Hermon's very good. Varney's probably the toughest player we're going to see all year. I say that with confidence. He is very likely the toughest player we're going to see all year. He can do it all. I'm telling the guys all week, he's a do-all kind of guy. He can put it on the floor this year, and he can extend the range now. So he's going to be a very tough cover. And they got good guys. They got good guys around him. It's been a tough week to prepare.
Yeah, and the mark of a great team, which you've had last 2 years, Coach, is the balance you have. I know you're led by Parker with 25 plus a game, but you have other guys that can fill it up too. Good ball movement, and guys like to share the ball.
Yeah, we always preach it in practice, and they've known this since day one back in 3rd and 4th grade basketball, that if you move the basketball, good things will happen. So very unselfish group. I'm really happy with where they are as far as that goes. We've got some issues we got to figure out too, though.
Season is certainly a grind at the varsity level, Coach. I look at your schedule. You make the trip down from Caribou today, and you have to come right back down to Foxcroft on Monday.
We actually have Foxcroft at home, but
I'm sorry.
That's okay, but our schedule's tough. I mean, we play 5 games in 8 days ending on next Saturday, so that stretch starts today, so it's going to be a tough week for us.
Yeah, and we get to see you next weekend down in Ellsworth on Friday night. That's a quick turnaround, too.
Absolutely. We've been telling the guys we're probably going to get a lot deeper in our bench this week because we got to make sure we're taking care of our bodies too. It's a lot of minutes in just 8 days.
I looked at your roster, a lot of juniors and seniors, so a lot of guys that have been playing ball for a long time, and they should be able to step up.
Yeah, we got a veteran group this year, something that's a little bit different than the last couple of years. We've been pretty young for the last 3 years, actually, since these seniors were freshmen. So it's good to have good senior leadership and veterans who know how to handle the pressure and whatnot.
Okay, best of luck, Coach. I'm going to grab Coach Reed. Good seeing you.
All right, Caribou coming into this contest 11-0 as they look to move up to 12-0. Brian moves over to head coach of the Hermon Hawks, Mark Reed.
With Hermon Hawks coach Mark Reed. Coach, full house over here tonight. I know one order of business is Caribou. That's the first order of business. And I know Isaac Varney has a milestone he's close to.
Yeah. I kind of came to the gym with one item of business in mind. The other one will happen when it happens, I guess.
Yeah, I understand that, but just tell me what Isaac's meant to the program over his 4 years here.
Well, I mean, you don't get too many kids that come in as a freshman and start from day one and impact your program the way that he has. So certainly these things, there's been a lot of kids similar to Isaac that have accomplished this season, and I think that they're, comparatively speaking, they probably have impacted their programs the same way that he has. But he's a better person as a basketball player, and I think that says a lot because he's a pretty good basketball player.
Yeah, and I know Isaac, and I know he sacrificed it all for the win. He's a winner, and that's the main thing with him. His teams win.
Yeah, he's done a lot of winning over his basketball career, certainly, and he's brought that competitiveness to our program and continues to do so, and has had to evolve in different leadership roles over that time in different ways, and it's always hard when you have a kid that has been in your program that long that it's winding down for him. It's tough. There's great things that are happening for him, and you enjoy being able to experience that with him, but it's also tough because that the road eventually ends and they move on.
And I know how competitive you are, Coach, and this is a very good Caribou team today. I'm sure yourself personally, this is a game you really want to coach in and try to figure a way to slow down Caribou.
Yeah, they've got a lot of weapons. There's a lot of tough matchups you have to deal with, and they've certainly present some issues for you as a team. And you just got to come in and understand it's a process. You know, there's not too many championships won right now in January, but you know, you just got to get your team mentally focused as you can. You got to be able to compete as hard as you can, and hopefully experience some growth in the process. And you know, hopefully we'll come out and compete hard today, because you know that's what we're talking about. And, that's what the kids want to do.
All right, I'm going to let you go, Coach. Good luck today. Good luck the rest of the season. I'm sure we'll see you again.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks.
All right, that was Hermon Hawks head coach Mark Reed in our James Waffle Construction pregame show. Let's take a 1-minute break. When we come back, we'll have our County Federal Credit Union starting lineups from Hermon High School. You're watching high school basketball on WHOU.
Lincoln Power Sports is the leading ATV, snowmobile parts, accessories, and outdoor equipment dealer in Lincoln. Whether you're looking for the latest new products from BRP, Can-Am, Skidoo, or today's best clothing and accessories, we've got it. It's no wonder riders and customers trust Lincoln Power Sports for ATV and snowmobile service and installation of parts and accessories. Stop by our store or browse our extensive online catalog from anywhere in the world. Call 207-794-8100. We would love to hear from you.
The road to planning your financial future can seem like an uphill battle, with countless goals and paths to choose from. The most suitable place to begin is with Thompson Hamel LLC for a free financial checkup. Thompson Hamel has many tools available to help you chart your course on your financial roadmap. Let them help guide you through all the phases of your life. To get to your destination, you have to start. Start today so you're better prepared for tomorrow. Thompson Hamel LLC. Your family, your future.
All right, back as we get set for our County Federal Credit Union starting lineups. Thank you once again, as always, to the County Federal Credit Union for their sponsorship and allowing us to bring these games to you. So it'll be Caribou taking on Hermon, and veteran officials on hand this afternoon as we see Mr. Paul, Mr. Dwyer, and Mr. Barstow taking the helm for this one, as it'll be Caribou in their road uniforms and Hermon in their home whites. So a great game that should be on tap. And Brian, your thoughts as we head into this one?
Yeah, really looking forward to seeing Caribou miss out on them being up the county, but looking forward to seeing them play today. Always look forward to watching Hermon. Tough opponent. They're going to defend their home court well.
Exactly. Talked about contrasting styles. Hermon really a slow down kind of team, whereas Caribou obviously wants to play up tempo, but Caribou a team that can adjust and play both ways. Multiple weapons on the offensive end. So basically, you try and slow down Parker, where he's got other guys behind him that can really put points up in a hurry.
Yeah, and they get up and down the court. They like to share the ball, but their speed is their main thing, and look to see them put some pressure on Hermon in the backcourt. Hermon lost some guards from last year's unbelievable team, so inexperience in the backcourt. We'll see how they handle it today.
So one difference that I see early on for Hermon is Trey Brown has made his way into the starting lineup, and that is accustomed to, I believe, his play over in Ellsworth the other night. Granted, a defeated loss over there on that 4-point swing, but Trey Brown came in off the bench for Coach Reed's club and really put emphasis on the defensive and offensive end as he came in and gave Hermon the spark when they needed it.
Yeah, they're going to need it tonight, because weapons at every position on Caribou, and we'll see who Varney gets the matchup with last year in the tournament against Parker Depre, and really tough battle, and it ended up going to Caribou down the stretch, but really tough battle. We'll see who they go with on Depre tonight.
So starters for the Caribou Vikings, we see Alex Bouchard, Ethan Holdsworth, Parker Depre, Isaac Marker, and Sawyer Depre. And for the home Hermon Hawks, we see Wyatt Gogan, Isaac Varney, Trey Brown, Eli Reed, and Zach Tubbs. Officials once again for this game, Mr. Dwyer, Mr. Paul, and Mr. Barstow.
No anthem second game here, I don't believe, and we'll get right into it here and see who sets the pace here You know Caribou's going to look to advance it as quick as they can. Hermon will take their opportunities to run too, as Varney can get up and down the court, play both ends and above the rim.
Both teams getting last-minute words from their coaches as we see Caribou exiting the huddle first. And everyone just as anxious and excited to get this one going as we are, Brian. As we talked about, this one's been circled on the calendar since they came out. So with that, we will see Depre and Varney to jump center, and Mr. Paul will toss it in the air.
And Parker Depre and Isaac Varney fittingly co-players of the week last week in the Big East.
And tip will be controlled by the Vikings. Varney drawing the assignment of Parker early on. Pull-up pop from the free throw line, back iron. Offensive rebound won't go on the try by Depre, and the Hawks will bring it down the other end. Hermon will run this horn set out top, trying to get Tubbs inside. They do. Left-hand block. Great defense by Depre. Marker brings it down, and the Vikings quickly up ahead.
It's like
and a quick blocking foul called on Varney.
It's like Depre getting the match against Zach Tubbs and Mark Reed trying to exploit it right away with Hermon going down inside. Just couldn't finish at the rim.
Sawyer on the drive, a little bump, no call, and rebound down to Brown. Bouchard putting on extra pressure in the backcourt.
Straight man-to-man, Hermon in their horn set. Going to look to go to Varney on the left wing, and he takes a three right off the bat. Tubbs with a tip, but ball's going to go to Caribou. No score, 1 minute into the game, Ryan.
Caribou looks to break that here. As we'll see, dribble handoff out front on the left slot. Ball on the floor and going to be picked up by Bouchard. Depre, good drive, kick corner, but quickly shut off by Varney. Depre, great move, gets it to go.
Thought he might have dragged his pivot foot there. Varney playing great defense, but Depre so tough and sweet touch around the basket, kisses it off the glass to give Caribou a 2-0 lead.
So ball will swing to the right-hand side. As Reed looking to work, and reach-in foul going to be called against Holdsworth.
No, Hermon would like to get Eli Reed some space on the perimeter. Caribou defending him close, averaging plus 13 a game with good perimeter firepower for Eli Reed.
So inbound will come into Reed. Slot three, up and in.
Just like we said, so that's what they want to look for. Get Reed some open looks right there on that inbounds play.
Gives Hermon the 1 point edge, 3-2. Depre spin move inside, up and under, and he'll be called for steps.
Yeah, I thought that was the same move as his first possession, but this time Thad Dwyer on the call right there with the travel.
So it'll be Gogan to bring ahead for the Hawks.
Again, Tubbs in the post there. They're going to look to get outside of him and get Depre, make him work on both ends of the court.
Kick out Brown, three. He's going to be off iron and over the top. Hermon getting the looks that they're looking for on the outside perimeter, able to knock down a couple of those shots, and they won't see as much double down into the post.
Yeah, no full court pressure yet by either team, feeling each other out. Different year, not the same as last year, with 2-point win in the North Final by Caribou Vikings.
Bouchard on the curl to the bucket for two.
Patient offense, work the weak side, come off that curl cut and finish with his left hand. Nice kiss off the glass by Alex Bouchard, senior guard.
We go up top for Tubbs. Gogan in the corner.
Sawyer Depre getting the duties on Isaac Varney.
Just inside the arc, going to be back iron and into the hands of Bouchard. And Vikings looking to pull ahead.
Trey Brown creating havoc in the backcourt for Hermon.
Depre, quick gather and go. Sawyer on the baseline drive, and a player control foul to be called on Sawyer Depre.
There's that defense we're talking about by Hermon. Staying in front of their men, that's a staple of the Hermon defenses, being able to move their feet and stay in front of a dribble drive. First on Sawyer Depre, second on Caribou. Team foul.
4.5 to play in the first. 4-3, the 1-point lead for the Vikings. Reed looking to go down inside. Able to find it with Tubbs. Tubbs going to lose the handle, and on the end line, out of bounds.
First Hermon turnover, so pretty clean game so far, 4 minutes in, and only one turnover on each team.
Hermon looking to get Varney in the post and post him up on Depre, but the Vikings able to give backing help as they're allowing Depre to front Varney on the block. Good cut inside, but shot too strong. Hawks quickly back the other end. Reed on the drive. One-handed runner gets it to fall.
He's got to be aggressive today. Eli plus 13 points a game, like I said, but really need that second scoring option with Isaac Varney.
Bouchard curl cut to the basket for two.
And Coach Reed won't be happy with that one.
Really like Bouchard coming off the curl, Brian. Really comes off that high screen well and gets to the bucket.
Yeah, I need better help side help, and no one there in the middle.
Brown looking to drive inside, bottled up. Scoop shot going to be blocked. And here come the Vikings in transition. Kicks out Bouchard. Finds a diagonal pass to Marker. Can't find it. Depre on the board for two.
Got to check him off the glass.
Gives them the 3-point advantage. 8-5.
We've seen Marker get really hot on the perimeter for Caribou, Ryan, and he had a wide open three that time. Don't look for him to miss many of those.
No, we see Henderson check in for Brown. And those are pin screens that we talk about, Brian. I think Reed kind of threw it a little bit in advance, thinking that pin screen was going to be there, and Tubbs just shifted high.
Yeah, they're going to keep working Tubbs down inside.
Goes underneath, can't get it to fall. And now the Vikings will push ahead. Good hands by Henderson. Ball will be lost out of bounds.
Yeah, that's their game right there, being able to advance the ball. But Hermon, 5 guys back in transition, making it tough on Caribou.
We'll see the baseline out of bounds here. Near side, Holdsworth. Work this dribble handoff, weave out front, try and get something on the curl to the basket. Bouchard kicks out, Depre, 3, gonna be off, no good. Tip won't go, and into the hands of Gogan.
It's like Hermon going under the screens defensively. Close to a travel right there.
Henderson, top of the key, 3, count it. Ties us up at 8.
Good ball movement by the Hawks, and we've seen Henderson be able to shoot from outside like that.
Bouchard drive, shot blocked by Varney. Good weak side help from Varney, leads to a block and a turnover. I'll give it to the Hawks. Reed going back door to Gogan, and going to be a little too strong. He's on the end line.
Great idea. A little less on that pass, he would have caught and scored right there.
Sure, we'll see Coach Reed go back to that look once again.
Yeah, going under the screens for Hermon right here.
Balled up is Depre. Ball almost
That's
thrown away.
off Caribou.
Tip, that's off. Absolutely. Tipped it right off the leg, out of bounds.
Nice play by Eli Reed. Get Hermon possession right here with a chance to take the lead with 1:18 left in quarter number 1. So this game tempo is playing into Hermon's ballpark right now.
Quick moving first quarter as they will work the perimeter. They go, it's Reed, an open three, but it's going to be off iron. Rebound tipped around and hauled in once again by Depre. Quickly ahead, looking for Holdsworth. Pass too strong, through his hands, out of bounds.
Third Caribou turnover. Parker Depre with 4 points, 4 rebounds in his first quarter.
So far, the opportunities for the Vikings to get in transition, Hermon just doing a good job getting back defensively.
Yeah, they will defend.
So we'll try and see to get Reed off a screen here as Varney looking to work and loses the handle. Almost with it, but picked it up in time. Down to 28 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball's tipped, and jump ball will keep it with the Hawks.
No timeouts yet by either team right here. Well, look what Hermon runs on his sideline play right here. Looks like he'll be just get it in and run offense here.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see final shot of the quarter here by the Hawks as we get down to 18 ticks.
You see a ball screen right here for Varney.
Varney, pull up, pop, won't go. Rebound tipped into the hands of Bouchard with 7 seconds. Bouchard gets it to Depre. Inside Sawyer, chop it up, player control. That'll be the second on Sawyer Depre.
Well, that'll be tough because he's had the chore of guarding Varney so far, and 2 quick fouls. He'll be coming to the bench. We'll have junior Cody Herbert will replace him these last 2.1 seconds at least right here.
So Herbert in, Gogan's three-quarter court shot online, but just off the front iron.
Good if it goes.
So after one complete, right where we started, knotted up, 8 apiece for these two ball clubs. We'll be back in 60 seconds on WHOU.
Katahdin Valley Health Center, or KVHC, is a network of 6 community health centers dedicated to providing affordable, comprehensive, and high-quality care to people of all ages and incomes. We accept all patients and insurances, including those who are uninsured or on main care. Our committed patient care team is here for you, offering an extensive range of services to provide you with quality health care. We're creating healthy communities starting with you. Call or visit our website today.
Hello, this is Tony Bowers at Bowers Funeral, and we want to wish good luck to all area basketball teams, boys and girls, as you strive for the gold ball at the end of the season. We are proud to be a part of your communities and our family serving your family since 1900. Good luck, play hard, and above all, be good sportsmen.
Ball knotted up at 8, Brian, and after the first quarter, tempo favoring the Hawks.
Yeah, everything. We haven't seen Caribou come out in their full court pressure yet, but expect them to kind of up it at any time here. But still tied up. 3 quarters to go. We get 24 minutes of basketball left.
And it'll be Depre looking to work. Left-hand side. Muscles his way to the basket for 2.
That same up and under move was very deadly. 6 points for Parker Depre.
Gives them back the 2-point advantage. Inside pass to Reed. Shot won't fall. Offensive rebound for Gogan. Turn fire. That one's too strong. And another rebound gives Varney an opportunity. Leaves it short. Another chance. That one's short as well. And coming away with it is Parker Depre. Depre on the drive. Pull up, pop from the free throw line. Count it.
Big turnaround right there. Number of tries for Hermon at the rim and just couldn't finish.
Gives them the 4-point lead. Varney looking to go underneath Tubbs. Doubled out. Reed, slot 3. Back iron. Last touch out of bounds. It'll stay with the Hawks. Caribou fortunate there. Reed unable to get it to fall. That's his spot.
Yeah, he almost went over the back the third time. He has 1 foul right now. He's going to have enough to do on the defensive end on Parker Depre, who makes the steal on the errant pass into the post to Isaac Varney.
He's looking to work quickly, gets by Varney to the glass, leaves it short, pinned in between the rim and the backboard, and it will go to the Hawks.
You know, even when Varney gets beat off the dribble, he's able to recover. He made it a tough reverse layup for Parker Depre, and he just couldn't finish that.
Varney kicks Tubbs, top of the key, 3, rattles home. Gets it back to 1, 12-11. Bouchard in the corner, 3, put back iron, won't go. Skying for it is Varney.
4 rebounds right now for Isaac Varney.
Reed looking to drive on marker, bottled up. Henderson says, I want 3, but it's going to be off iron, but an offensive rebound for Varney. Varney on the drive, and we'll get a blocking foul called. And that one will go against Herbert.
Isaac able to do so many things out on the court. Defend, block shots, rebound, run offense. So valuable player. Look for him to get on track here offensively soon.
Gogan looking to get it in, and finally does. Out deep to Henderson. So look to overload that one side. And they'll have to reel it out. Nice find inside by Tubbs. And ball's going to be off the leg of Depre.
We're going to have a discussion here. Thought Eli Reed should have just shot that ball. He's looking for somebody on the weak side. I think it's going to stay Hermon ball.
Not sure what the discussion is here. Oh, they put up the wrong number on the board. They gave it to, they put up on the board, they put it on Parker Depre on the foul, but it was actually Herbert. Now they've changed it up on the clock. Hey, that's a good find there by Mr. Barstow. As Varney's take won't go, and Herbert down with the board.
Isaac Varney having a tough time finishing, making that basket go. He's doing right things, getting to the rim.
So swing the perimeter here. Very patient offensively. Looking for the best look they can find. Bouchard will go to the corner. Good rip and go to the basket. Shot won't fall though. And Gogan looking to push ahead. Gogan 1-on-3. Will have it tipped from behind. And it will stay with the Hawks. See Holdsworth check in to give Marker a breather.
It was the same inbounds play. Look for Varney to go to the weak side right here.
Set a screen. Get it to Reed.
I'm going to post Varney up right here.
They'll go inside to him. Reed catching fire is going to be side iron. One thing that I've noticed so far, and we're going to get a foul in the backcourt, but one thing that I've noticed so far, Brian, is Caribou's done a good job. They're not switching on the screens. They're just hedging through and getting over the top. So they've been running a lot of screen and goes with Varney, trying to find mismatches on post-ups.
Yeah.
But they've been staying right with them.
State champions, they're used to this, and they got their philosophies they use, and they're going to stay with their matchups today.
So they'll work the weave on the perimeter. Trying to get cuts inside. Depre going to lose the handle into the hands of Henderson. Henderson will go to Varney to the glass for 2. Thought it might be bang time, Brian, but he wasn't able to gather in time.
Yeah, he caused that turnover right there, playing great defense on Parker Depre. And Henderson was able to get the ball in the open court and give it to Varney.
Varney, good defense, but an even better move by Depre.
10 points for Parker Depre right now.
And if you're Varney, there's nothing more you can do. That's good, just good defense, just a tougher shot.
No, might need some help, but Hermon staple is they play straight man-to-man like that and don't usually double down.
We'll try to get it to Varney. He's able to save it from the backcourt. Hermon overloading that one side. Find Tubbs inside. Tubbs' shot won't go, but foul will go against Herbert. So to give Tubbs 2 from the stripe.
That's 2 fouls on Corey Herbert.
Tubbs connects.
You know, we've seen Tubbs a number of times, Ryan, a solid player, role player, and with his strength inside, really always a force inside, able to finish around the basket, get a lot out of himself.
Second one counts as well. Gives Hermon back the 1-point lead. Bouchard will go left-hand side with Depre as they clear some space over on that left-hand wing. Bouchard, free throw line, pop, and it'll get the roll.
6 points for Alec Bouchard, senior guard. Likes to go to his left, got a sweet-looking pull-up jump shot from the elbow area.
Hermon will work the offense with Tubbs out deep. Try and see if they get something here in the post on a post up. Barney's going to pull the 3 front iron and rebounded by Holdsworth.
Good block out by Holdsworth and a number of Caribou defenders around that rebound.
2:20 to play in the half. In the corner. Depre on the drive. He'll find Bouchard with the screen. He'll pull up into an elbow jumper and connects.
That's money for him.
Straight cash from the free throw line.
Tough 1-2 combo right there for Caribou. Depre setting him up there.
Barney gets some look inside, kicks out to Gogan on the drive. One-handed runner won't fall. Herbert with another board.
He's giving him some good minutes off the bench with Sawyer Depre down with 2 early fouls.
Parker's going to pull the 3, going to be off iron. Rebound loose and finally picked up by Gogan.
Great block out there by Eli Reed to keep possession for Hermon right here.
Gogan looking to go down inside, and it is not there. Gives Eli Reed an open look, but can't connect. And in rebounding action, foul will go against Tubbs.
Just the 3rd Hermon foul, so no danger of bonus situation yet.
As now we'll see Marker checking into the game, I believe. So come in, and Herbert makes his way out. Herbert, great minutes so far off the bench, Brian.
Absolutely, and junior forward getting a good word from Coach Kyle Corrigan over there to stay ready. Deep bench for Caribou this year. A lot of upperclassmen here this year, Ryan, with experience.
Bouchard guarded by Henderson. Kick to the corner, triple try, gonna connect. Right there, Brakowski for 3.
Brakowski shooting at 36% from the 3-point arc and made Hermon pay right there for help. We're going to get a travel right there on Eli Reed.
It's going to give them a 6-point lead.
Thought he shuffled his feet last time when he set up on that top of the arc 3-point shot, but this time whistle for the travel.
Bouchard able to hesitation, gets it to fall, count it 1. Great stop and go by Bouchard, able to get the edge, and now an opportunity for a conventional 3-point play.
This is where they're so dangerous, where they can just turn on the firepower here with Depre and Bouchard setting up other players, and Bouchard really having a strong second quarter right here. He has 10 going on 11 points right now.
And then one thing I seen after that foul was called, Varney getting the troops together, Brian, just to use some veteran leadership and tell them, hey guys, we got to settle down and get back into our game.
Yeah, it's a long season, and one game doesn't make or break you. Big one for Hermon right here, but still down 9. Need to gather themselves right here.
So they'll look to break pressure. And Gogan able to get it across the timeline down to 25 seconds. 9-point lead for the Vikings. Varney out deep, looking to put it to the deck. He's going to stop, pop, shot's going to be left short. Rebound into the hands of Depre. Up it goes, Holdsworth to the glass for 2.
Here they come.
Down to 5 seconds. Varney with 2, pull up 3 at the horn, count it.
Big one right there.
And that 3 makes it an 8-point ball game heading into the halftime break. Caribou 26, Hermon 18. We'll take a 3-minute break, and we'll be back with our Katahdin Trust Company halftime show here on WHOU.
For drivers from Patton to Bangor and everywhere in between, buying from Thornton Brothers is a rewarding experience.
At Affordable Plumbing, we buy all our vans through Thornton Brothers. Not only does it have excellent customer service, but I'm treated like family when I walk through the door.
Get a fresh start with great deals on select new 2019 and 2020 Ram trucks and vans during the Start Something New sales event. Thornton Brothers in Lincoln, your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
Don't get flush traded. Get Rick Hannigan Plumbing and Heating to handle all your pipes. Master Plumber Rick is ready to get your pipes back in action. Give Rick a call today at 538-7131 and like him on Facebook.
Scoville Building Supplies may be a little store, but it's a whole lot more. You can find most anything you need at Scoville Building Supplies: plumbing, painting, lumber, windows, or doors. Everything you will need for your construction, remodeling, updating, or building. Call Scoville Building Supplies today at 425-3192.
At the Maine Baseball Academy, our top priority is to create an experience of advanced learning and skill development for all ages. The YMCA Indoor Turf Facility has many resources that we use to our advantage while developing young athletes. Our top-tier coaching staff includes Director of Operations Ryan Lincoln and John Fry, Searsport District High School, Cody Collins, Bangor Christian Schools, and Cam Archer, Old Town High School. Follow us on Facebook at Maine Baseball Academy or call today for more information.
Madigan Healthcare Services provides a continuum of healthcare, from skilled nursing facility, rehab therapy, to home health care.
After 5 days in the hospital, they suggested that I come to the Madigan. The level of care, the service, the respect that they showed me, even the aftercare, everything about it was really excellent, and I feel healthy. So the services that I've received at the Madigan have enabled me to get back to those things that I really love to do.
This is Neil. Can I help you? You're where? I'll be right there. What'd you guys do?
Giving steals!
That's all you did?
Yes!
There's nothing wrong with that. I guess there is something wrong with giving away steals.
Still, this 2016 CRV SC, now only $17,995.
I don't know why.
They were good steals.
TheCounty.me, your source for countywide sports, including scores and highlights from the greater Holton, Presque Isle, and Caribou regions. We also are the source for all the latest daily news and community happenings for readers of the Holton Pioneer Times, the Star Herald, and the Aroostook Republican and News coverage area. Visit us now on the web at thecounty.me.
Okay, Katahdin Trust halftime show back at Hermon High School with the defending state Class B champion Caribou Vikings holding a 26-18 lead over the Hermon Hawks. In the Hawks Nest up here, my guest, special guest, Coach Jason Coleman. Coach Coleman, thanks for coming on again.
No problems. Great atmosphere. It's fun to be here.
Yeah, and you know, part of a doubleheader today, you're a varsity assistant at Hermon, and your girls pulled off a 20-plus point victory today, moving you guys, I believe, to 12-1, and you know, in a good spot. 5 more games left in the season, and they're all at home, Coach.
Absolutely. I mean, we played hard today. You know, and part of our problems that Coach Cameron and I were talking about whereas we would play in spurts and not complete quarters, and today we felt like we played 3 full quarters. And, the girls shared the ball extremely well, and we had some good off-the-ball movement today, and when we defended.
Yeah, and, you have 3 sophomore forwards that anybody would take in Maddie LaBelle, Elizabeth Wyman, of course, Megan Tracy. But tell us how important they are, how their development's coming, and what it bodes well for you guys. I think Class B North girls, it's wide open. A lot of teams could really take the crown this year.
Yeah, it's nice. We have some good size, but we have some versatile size. So a lot of those girls can play inside or outside and help us perimeter, on the perimeter defensively and do a lot of things defensively for us. From a matchup perspective, they can guard multiple positions, which helps us tremendously to protect Meg and a couple other players inside. And then offensively, they're able to run. They're very athletic. They give us an opportunity to get the ball out of the net and go, make or miss. And they're really understanding what's a good shot and what's not a good shot at this point. So their growth has come a long way in a short amount of time.
And the 1-3-1 that you've implemented with the girls program and the half-court trap area, a staple of yours as Orono boys coach. You had great size there. Great size with your girls there, but, the one domino there is Paige Plissy, and if you make a mistake, she's going to have the ball.
Absolutely, and I think she might be the most underrated player in this area. She can do a little bit of everything for us, but her length is, for a girl her size, it's like her arms never end. She gets multiple deflections every possession, and she's very capable of score, but she doesn't have to. She's a really, really good facilitator for us, and she's a very, very underrated defender because she usually guards the other team's best shooter to get length on them to help them, with clear looks at the basket.
One of my favorite players on the Hermon Hawks is sophomore forward Sydney Gallup, really an unsung player on your team. Tell us about her, Coach, and how she just seems to be around the ball.
Yeah, if you look at her calves are enormous. And there's a reason she's an unbelievable soccer player, and defensively she's so good because she has great feet. And when Sid shows up, it's everything she's got every play. And you always see her around the rim getting offensive rebounds, getting deflections. She plays the bottom of our half-court trap because her motor never ends, and she just keep going, and she won't get bumped off the ball because her base is so strong, and it enables us to gamble a little bit more because we know she can make up behind it.
Yeah, and just a few words on the boys game here. Hermon, different team this year, lost some key players from the last couple of years, certainly right in the mix, had the game going their way, playing against a very experienced Caribou team, and it just showed the firepower of Caribou to extend that lead to 8 points within a matter of moments. A big three-pointer by Isaac Varney at the buzzer there to get him down within 8 points. But, Hermon really needs to control the pace there in the second half and make some shots.
Yeah, until the last minute and a half, the pace and tempo was exactly where Hermon wanted it. And if you look, they took a bad shot on offense, which led to a Caribou three-point play. And then they come down and hit a corner three, and then all of a sudden you're down by 11.
Yeah.
They're very explosive, and the tempo was, exactly where Hermon wanted it in the 30s and 40s, and then all of a sudden it's up to double-digit lead, and Isaac hit the big shot at the end before the half. And, part of Isaac is he's 5 points away from 1,000 right now, 2 points after that shot, and he's pressing a little bit. I think he's taking, more perimeter shots today than he has last couple of games combined, and part of that's credit to the way Caribou's defended him. Sawyer Depre did a great job on him until he got 2 quick fouls, and Caribou's not going to back down from anybody.
Yeah.
And defensively, they're doing a great job clogging the paint and forcing Hermon to take a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, and Isaac, when they get down, I believe it was 9 points, kind of gathered his players together, his teammates, and told them to settle down. And he's got that senior leadership. He's a winner, and has really brought a lot to this Hermon program over the last 4 years. I know Coach Reed's going to be sad to see him go. Doesn't really say it outright, but you know what it's going to be like when Isaac graduates.
Absolutely, and as sad as Coach Reed's going to be, a lot of other coaches in this conference are going to be happy that after 4 years. I believe he's lost 6 games in 4 years as a member of the varsity basketball team. So he's going to will his team and keep them in this, and they just need some shots to fall. If you're Hermon and Caribou on the other side, they have to get the tempo up, and when they get the tempo up, that's where they're successful.
Yeah, I hope Isaac hits a 3 early here to get it over with and, move on and get the game back where they want. But Caribou, I don't think we've seen everything out of them yet. A little full court pressure that last possession, but we're gonna move on to a break here. Coach Coleman, thank you very much. Our Katahdin Trust halftime guest, Jason Coleman, and look forward to seeing Hermon again this year and in the tournament, Coach.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. We're going to take a 30-second break and be back at the Hawks Nest at Hermon High School.
White Smiles Family Dentistry realizes that life gets busy. We have locations in Presque Isle and Fort Fairfield to better accommodate your busy schedule. If you need to see a dentist but don't want to wait months for an appointment, then call White Smiles Family Dentistry. We are always accepting new patients and can accommodate you as quickly as possible. We offer the area's most complete dentistry, including implants, extractions, root canals, and implant retained dentures, which saves you from trips downstate or transfers to another dental office. Don't wait months to see your dentist. Call White Smiles Family Dentistry today.
All right, welcome back to Hermon High School as we begin the second half of action here on WHOU. 26-18 the score. Hermon trailing by 8. And quickly on the take, Brown is going to have the shot blocked. And last touch out of bounds. It'll go to Caribou.
Looked to post Varney up that time and just couldn't get him. He had his man sealed, fronting him in the post that possession.
So see Caribou work the weave once again around the perimeter.
What they'll do is work that weave, Ryan, and keep going opposite directions, then all of a sudden cross over their dribble and create space to get to the basket or get a high ball screen.
Which Bouchard so far with that high ball screen has really done damage for the Vikings. As they'll find Parker Depres looking to work. Good crossover dribble, create space. Can't get it to fall.
Gogan with rebound number 5 for the Hawks. Hasn't scored yet, but been solid inside. Nice re-steal by Varney on that play.
That's that recovery that you talk about, Brian. Reed, up and under inside move. Can't get the left hook to go. And it will roll off into Marker's hands. As now Caribou will set offense. Sawyer Depre on the drive. Little bump. And can't get the shot to fall. And Gogan will say, let's slow it down and set up our half-court set.
Yeah, Varney taking the rebound well over the room. Again, well over the rim. Again, minute 30 in and no score here. Bodes well for Hermon.
Rip and go by Varney to the glass for 2. And as we talked about, Isaac Varney was 7 points away from 1,000 coming into this one. And with 6:14 to play in the third quarter, Isaac Varney will meet the milestone of 1,000 points. What a moment for the senior forward from Hermon. Congratulations to Isaac Varney, as at this time he'll get a picture with head coach Mark Reed. Congratulations to Isaac.
You know, they ran a couple of sets to get him the ball early here to try to get it over with and let him focus on what he really cares about is the W's.
Absolutely, and a great recognition for a great player. We talk about it all the time, Brian. This is a kid that could put up 30 points a game if he wants to, but he's an even better team player, very unselfish. So a milestone hit here for Varney.
Getting some pictures taken with his family down on the Hermon logo down in front of the Hermon side of the stands, and he's ready to go get that out of the way. He's going to get a big hug from his brother.
So we'll see if this shifts some momentum into the favor of the Hawks, as now they have cut it to 6. We set at 26-20 with 6:14 to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, hopefully that timeout didn't take their momentum away, because Caribou, very dangerous team. Got a few minutes to get a timeout there and see what we run right here for Caribou.
Well, it also helps Varney too, because now the monkey's off his back as well. it's always something that can be in the back of your mind if you know that it's coming, which obviously after he made that bucket, he knew it was there. So now we'll see a baseline out of bounds here for the Vikings. 6:02 to play in the third. Try and come back down into Depre, but can't get the angle, and they'll wheel perimeter. Let's see if they can get Marker going from the outside as well, Brian. A deep perimeter threat for the Vikings.
Really clogging the middle here is Hermon, and playing great basket center line here.
Depre will give way to Bouchard. And we'll see Parker put it on the deck. Sawyer able to get a edge, but can't get the finish. And ball is going to be picked up by Reed.
Great defensive set there by Hermon, and able to gather the rebound here, and looking to close the gap right here. They'll go down inside if they can.
Brown will go to Gogan, off the screen by Tubbs.
Got Parker Depre defending Varney right now, and Sawyer Depre on Zach Tubbs, so they switch their matchups.
Brown can't get the shot to fall, and rebound once again in the hands of Parker Depre.
Number 7 on the afternoon.
Kick out to Bouchard. Parker looking for some space. Good creation. Shot partially blocked by Varney. Now Brown to bring it the other way. We'll find Tubbs to the glass for 2.
Look for Caribou to get a timeout soon.
Makes it 26-22. Holdsworth finds Sawyer Depre. Baseline cut. Marker can't get it to fall. Varney thought about the hit ahead to Brown, but said, let's slow it down and work our tempo.
Yeah, number 7 rebound for Varney, 7.7 rebounds, edging in on a double-double already. Again, they'll look to pound the ball inside here.
Brown thought to go inside to Varney, going to take the dribble.
Caribou really shutting down any dribble drive lanes that Hermon might have in mind here.
Now they'll find Varney at the top of the key. See if they go to Tubbs here. They will. They'll get doubled pressure. Little baby hook, but can't go. Now Sawyer Depre up ahead. Left-hand side to the glass. Too strong. Rebounded by Varney. They hit ahead to Reed. And Reed bottled up. See if we'll get a timeout. We will. As Coach Mark Reed going to take the timeout.
Yeah, you could see that coming.
Be just a 30-second. We'll take it with them. 26-22, 4-point lead for the Vikings. We're back in 30.
We all know a Aroostook County winter isn't much fun, but it can be with the right equipment. Holton Tire Company at 76 Myrna Street is your boss plow dealer and carries the King of Snow Aaron snowblowers. Full service department with parts in stock.
Steelstone Industries in Holton is your location for gravel, salt, sand, paving, and plowing. Groundwork materials of all kinds and equipment to move it. We now offer heavy equipment and truck repair at our shop on 289 Station Road in New Limerick. Call Steelstone Industries at 532-2675.
Hermon High School on WHOU, 3:27 to play in the third quarter. Brian, as always, want to thank our sponsors for allowing us to bring this to you and all of our viewers, especially the amount that we get every time from the county, and especially with Caribou in here, we get quite a few. And old friend of mine, Jeff Jones, watching up north from Fort Kent.
There we go.
Just inside, Varney able to put it up and in for 2. Gets it down to a 2-point lead. Held by the Vikings.
6-0 run for Hermon to start this third quarter off.
Depre corner 3.
Yeah, you can't
Money.
give him that. He's up to 13, 7 rebounds. Hermon daring him to shoot from the perimeter, and nothing but net right there.
He's going to cash in.
Too dangerous.
Bumps it back up to a 5-point lead for Caribou. As the Hawks will run offense. They'll get Reed on the cut. Reed gets some space. Count the bucket. Quickly in transition are the Vikings. Depre looking to create space. He won't, and we're going to get a foul, I believe, called on Varney.
Yeah, Varney with a hand check. Had his hand on the waist of Parker Depre, trying to slow him down. He's got that great crossover move and able to create space almost any time he wants.
One of those calls, Brian, where I don't believe that it affects the play, so it's something that, it's been let go almost the entire game, and now we're going to call it.
Yeah, but it's a point of emphasis, so.
Null and void, it stays Vikings basketball.
Oh, nice play right there by Caribou.
And can't get the bucket to fall. Hermon will take it away. Varney on the perimeter, guarded by Depre. Ball screen committed by Tubbs. See if they go to him. They do, but it's going to be deflected, tipped away. Depre, nice pass. Just too strong ahead for his brother, out of bounds. It'll be Hermon basketball.
Great steal by Parker Depre right there, and almost resulted in a fast break basket by Caribou, looking to get out and run, possessing a 3-point lead right now. They're going to come into their 2-2-1 three-quarter trapping press right now to try to up the tempo here and gain some distance here at the end of quarter number 3.
Work it around, they'll find it to Brown. Varney hits Tubbs. Tubbs able to gather and put it in.
9 points for Zach Tubbs for this quarter right here, and it's a 1-point Caribou lead.
Nice take for 2. Love his hesitation, Brian. Has a good stop and go, and able to get a first step around the edge every time.
So smooth, and he has 13 points right now to pace Caribou. Him and Parker Depre both with 13.
Trey Brown says, I'll knock down the triple and knot us back up at 31.
He's got the right first name, Trey.
31 apiece. Back the other end. Sawyer Depre, baseline move, leaves it short. Varney rips it down, and the Hawks will possess.
Great move by Sawyer Depre, just unable to finish their strong rip and go baseline with his left hand.
31 apiece, 45 to play in the third. So Hermon has come out of the locker room after trailing by 8, and now they're tied up looking for an opportunity to take the lead.
Well, we typically see strong third quarters by Hermon, especially over here. They always up the ante defensively third quarter.
So we reach down to 20 seconds. Nice find inside. Tough shot blocked from behind. Depre will kick it up. Sawyer on the drive. Good hesitation to go. Won't go. And a bump and a foul with 8.3 to play in the third will go against Eli Reed.
Two-way action for Sawyer Depre right there. He had the block down the other end and able to great, strong crossover dribble drive to the basket. Very strong.
First one, nothing but net.
And that's his first point.
Henderson checks in for Brown. Second free throw, that one will go as well. Gives them the 2-point lead, 33-31. 8.3 in the quarter.
Straight man-to-man, full court pressure right here.
Clock had never started when the ball was inbounded. So I'm going to assume they're going to go off Mr. Barstow's count to see what he was at for a count, and that's what they're going to take for ticks off the clock. That they will, and they'll take off 3. So they're going to take off 3 seconds. That'll bring us down to 5.2. $5.2. If I get this right, lottery ticket tonight. 5.3.
You still buy one.
So that'll leave 5.3 to remain in the third quarter.
I think the Powerball's up there pretty big tonight, Ryan. You should grab one anyways.
Never been a huge gamble guy. I'm not good when it comes to odds. 5.3. See if the odds be in the favor of the Hawks to take the lead or tie. Gogan's shot going to be left short, and that'll be the end of 3 complete. 3 quarters in the books from Hermon High School. Vikings on the road take a 2-point lead into the final frame, 33-31. So we'll be back in 1 minute with fourth quarter action on WHOU.
County Ag and Turf Supply is at its new home on 7 Dow Siding Road in Caribou, offering the same great service. Randy and Jerry are working hard to supply the county with the best products. They offer Blue Seal Feed, Sentinel, Inspire, and Dynasty and Triple Crown for your equine, Home Fresh Extra Egg and Multi-Flock Pellets, and Crumples and Mealworm for your poultry, Entrust Pet Food for your cat or dog, Minerals for your beef and dairy. They have feed for all your livestock. County Ag and Turf Supply also has wood pellets, lubricants, and of course, Willow the Blue Seal Rabbit on the premises. Stop by County Ag and Turf Supply today.
Be good for Nana, okay? I love you. That's not me.
A moment like this is decades in the making. The County Federal Credit Union, partnering with you to achieve financial success so you can enjoy the moments that matter. CountyFCU.org.
And we are back to start the fourth quarter of play. 33-31. Just 2 points separating these two ball clubs, Brian. And 2 of the top teams in Class B going at it. Nice dime on the feed by Bouchard. Finds Depre, and they increase it to 4.
Looks like we could have got an and one there. Great finish by Parker Depre and Varney with some contact, but refs let it go, and 4-point Hermon lead.
Pin screen for Henderson. He wants triple, and Mark 3 on the board to bring it back to 1.
We've seen that before.
35-34.
It's a spot he likes, Jaden Henderson.
Hand off as it'll go out top. Bouchard looking to work on Henderson. Bouchard can't create space. He'll give way to Sawyer Depre.
Henderson, good recovery there. Stayed down on the pump fake by Alex Bouchard.
Bouchard, pull up, pop, won't fall. Skying for the rebound once again, who other than Isaac Varney.
Number 10 on the afternoon for Isaac to go along with 2 blocks and 9 points.
So we'll near side, we'll see Henderson. Varney on the cut, good find, count the bucket.
That's Hermon's out of bounds play after the end of the quarter there, right there.
Makes it 36-35. Depre will get it back around the perimeter. Sawyer looking to work on Reed. Can't get it to go, and now they'll reset. Parker Depre loses the handle, but will save it inbounds.
Good dig by Varney right there, almost able to create the turnover.
Bouchard to Depre as they once again still continue the perimeter. Sag man by Hermon, able to help inside the perimeter.
Caribou very, very patient, looking for a basket here on this possession.
Bouchard, free throw line, pop, up and in.
That's money for him.
Rise and fire, young fella.
Back and forth action here, trading baskets. 15 points for Alex Bouchard. Most of them at that elbow area.
Traveling violation called on Reed. I picked my head up on that one, Brian. I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, assistant coach Roger Reed quite animated on the bench on that one. So
turnover gives it back to the Vikings as they hold the 1-point lead. Once again, working perimeter on this weave. Bouchard looking to work on Henderson. He's going to drive. He's going to pull up. Gets it to go. Alex Bouchard once again making it fall. Back the other way, Tubbs. We'll find Varney, left-hand side. See if Varney is going to get the ball screen here. He asked for it. So he'll get it and go back to Tubbs. They get the size inside, but good defense by Depre to tip it away. Sawyer Depre on the drive. We're going to get a player control on Sawyer Depre. Position held by Reed, and it'll go the other direction.
I don't agree with that one. Great steal on one end. Looked like he sidestepped that, but 90% of the time going to get that call.
So we're going to clean up some moisture here down on the other end. (39-36) 3-point lead for the Vikings. Being Hermon basketball. And not sure what we're going to get here. Take this time, it's time for the injury report brought to you by County Physical Therapy. Whether you want to get back to sports, back to work, or simply back to living your life, County Physical Therapy can help. With 5 locations in Aroostook County and a new location in Bangor, visit www.countypt.com to learn how CPT can help you. So far, we've been clean cut in this one, Brian, and as always, like to thank our sponsors for allowing us to bring these games to you. And County Physical Therapy, been a big one for us here with WHOU.
Yes, guessing some blood on Isaac Varney's shirt. He's gone to the locker room either to get another jersey or get it cleaned off, and we have Trey Brown replacing him right now.
So 4:32 to play in the quarter. Along with the contest. Entry pass to Tubbs. He's going to fake baby hook on the base. Guess what? It'll go. Right now, both teams just exchanging blows, Brian.
Tubbs solid on the block today. He's got 11 points to go along with 2 rebounds.
Depre's shot won't go. And I believe that's going to be number 4 on Sawyer Depre.
I believe you are right.
And it'll go against him.
Get Isaac Varney coming back into the game with jersey number 14 on. He's going to replace Trey Burke. We have Ethan Holsworth coming in for Caribou to replace Sawyer Depre, who picked up his 4th foul.
Herbert's played big minutes off the bench for Coach Corrigan's club here this afternoon. See if he can come up with a couple more big rebounds. Ball's going to be tipped, stolen away by Holdsworth. Errant pass leads to a turnover. Also leads to a corner triple try, but it's going to be off iron. And touched out of bounds by Holdsworth.
You know, we saw Burkowski hit one earlier from there. Wide open shot, being aggressive with that shot. That must be his shot. And long rebound tipped out by Holdsworth. Hermon with a chance to regain the lead right here.
Tubbs gets an open top of the key 3, but it's going to be back iron. Burkowski quickly ahead to Herbert. He'll reel it out with no numbers, but Parker Depre steps into a 3. Money in the bank.
Bang.
Makes it 42-38. .3:10 to play. Varney posting up on Depre. Can't get a look. Gogan will wheel perimeter once again for the Hawks. See if they go to him this time. Reed finds it inside, and they're going to get Depre over the top.
Only his first foul.
Just didn't get position on that one, Brian. He's had that tip away 4 or 5 times this evening, and that one just came over the top. A little too much, got him with the body.
He's playing behind Isaac Varney, but he's quick to get around that post play right there, and really quick with his hands.
Tubbs thought 3, going to reel it back. So Gogan will go down to Varney. Varney, head fake, gets the defender in the air to the glass for 2. 42-40. 2-point advantage still for the Vikings.
Going to get a timeout here by Caribou.
They've held him, can't take him home with you. He'll take a full one. why don't we take 30 with them? 2:36 to play in the final frame. 42-40 Caribou. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WHOU.
Tired of the same old boring meals? Try something new this week. TNT Takeout at 69 High Street in Holton has what you're looking for.
And believe me, the name doesn't lie. The food is dynamite. Every pizza is loaded with lots of gooey cheese and delicious toppings, from traditional pepperoni to barbecue chicken combination to vegetarian pizza or all meat.
You can grab their specials or enjoy salads to food off the grill, Mexican seafood, and hot or cold subs. TNT Takeout, the convenience store that has it all.
Call 521-5250.
Hermon High School 42-40. Caribou with the 2-point advantage. 2:36 to go. And we said in the pregame, Brian, if Hermon wanted the best opportunity to stay within reach, they have to keep it in their tempo, and it has been their tempo. And timeout called there by Coach Corrigan. What are you telling your kids in the huddle?
He's going to set something up here. He's going to run an after timeout play, and look for him to go to Parker Depre right here, who's taking the ball out of bounds, or Bouchard's looks like he's going to come off a weak side screen here to get the ball.
So inbound will come into the hands of Bouchard. Crowd's been electric this entire afternoon. Things picking up late. Bouchard guarded by Henderson. Kick corner three, going to be off iron by Depre, and rebound hauled in by Reed.
Big rebound by Reed in traffic.
And Holdsworth will be called for the bump.
4th Caribou team foul. Only the 2nd on Holdsworth. Look for, good shot right there. Good shot by Depre. He just made one earlier and had a good look in the corner. A little bit too long.
2:13 to go. Hermon with the ball, trailing by 2.
We talk about how well Hermon's played on defense, but Caribou right there with him. Solid defensive effort today.
Reed looking to drive, bottled up on the double team. See if they get something for Varney down on the block. So go to the 4 flat set. Looking to go to Varney, and able to pick it up is Reed.
Not many guys would have been able to recover that one. That slot-to-slot pass is very dangerous with Parker Depre defending him. He's really giving Varney a battle down in the post right now.
Gogan gonna pull for 3, and he hits it!
First basket, he saved it to an opportune time right here for Wyatt Gogan.
43-42 in favor now of the Hawks. Bouchard, right-hand side, gonna pull up pop on Henderson, leads it short. Rebound pulled away by Varney. Fans on their feet. We get a double team in the backcourt and foul committed by Depre.
Smart play by Depre. They have to get the foul total up there. Only the 5th team foul on Caribou in case they have to go to that option with under a minute left right here. Only down 1 right here. And they can certainly play great half-court defense to get possession of this ball and get back in the game.
43-42. Reed looking to inbound, still looking to inbound. Finally able to find Gogan. Gogan looking to beat Bouchard. He'll get it to Varney under a minute. And Varney will be fouled by Parker Depre. Be the 6th on the team, so that one to give. We'll see 1-and-1 bonus on the next one.
Parker Depre, smart veteran, knows with time and score right here, and now they're in a good spot here if they need to foul. Put somebody on the free throw line. Sorry.
On the baseline, out of bounds. Able to find Varney, but he's going to reel it out.
Varney, a 74% free throw shooter.
Oh, we're going to get a foul called on Burkowski. And that's going to put Isaac Varney at the free throw line for the 1-and-1.
I said 74% free throw shooter, 75%. We'll see if he can extend the lead here right now. But pressure free throws coming up. Tough call right there.
Looked like it was going to be a 3-on-1 break for the Vikings. Instead leads to a 1-and-1 for Varney. Varney's first one. Rattles home. See Isaac Marker checking back in for Holdsworth. Chance for Varney to not only complete the pair, but give Hermon a 3-point lead.
Yeah, if this one goes, look for Caribou to get a timeout. We still have Sawyer Depre on the bench. Look for them to get him back involved.
Second one's going to go as well. Timeout taken by Coach Mark Reed. It'll be a full one, 45-42. Hermon with the 3-point lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WHOU.
This is Ben Adams from Priority Auto Sales. Listen, I know you've been seeing a lot of these orange plates around town lately, and trust me, I'm not just paying people to drive around in our vehicles all day. Every day we're selling cars, trucks, and SUVs. Why? It's simple. Discounted prices up front, great selection, and low pressure sales. We're simply not playing the games. We really are creating a new way to shop for a used vehicle. Check us out at yourpriorityauto.com and like us on Facebook. Priority Auto Sales, Route 1 in Holton.
High school. Ryan Lincoln alongside Brian McDormand, 45-42. 3-point lead in favor of the Hawks. Brian, 51.5 to play. And it'll be Caribou basketball out of the timeout.
Yeah, we have still a lot of time left here. They can go for a 2, but we have 4 shooters at least on the court for Caribou who are capable of making 3-point shots. So see what they have in store right here. A little three-quarter court, full court pressure by Hermon, but they back off to the half court.
So it'll be Bouchard to bring across the timeline. 45 seconds to play. Watch the pick and pop here. So they'll get Marker. And ball's going to be loose. And hustle by Henderson leads to a tie-up. Arrow in favor of the Hawks.
Watch for the long pass right here. Watch for Gogan to come up here, or Henderson to go deep right here. This play right here is a long pass to, nope, they might not be doing it. Watch Henderson go deep.
They're going to leave the home run ball as it'll find the hands of Varney. Varney in the backcourt, gets it to Reed with 26 seconds. They'll go to Henderson, and he's going to get fouled by Marker. 23.8 to play.
Yeah, Caribou left a man deep right there. They know that inbounds play. That's successful play by Hermon. If this goes right here, we look for Coach Reed to get a timeout.
So still 1-1, only the 8th foul. Henderson at the free throw line, chance to make it 4. And he does. Now a 4-point lead for the Hawks. Chance to make it 5. Dips, fires, shot in the air. It's going to be left short, rebounded by Depre. Quickly ahead is Bouchard, and we'll get Coach Corrigan on a timeout. 19.2 to play, 46-42. We'll be back in 30 seconds on WHOU.
Get a jump on your future by exploring your possibilities at Northern Maine Community College. The team of faculty and staff at NMCC will position you for a lifetime of success. With over 35 degree and certificate programs, including our newest offerings in water treatment technology, you will be amazed at how quickly your new skills will open a world of opportunity. Visit us online today at nmcc.edu. Northern Maine Community College. Succeed here.
All right, back on WHOU, 46-42. A 4-point lead for the Hawks. They've come storming out of the halftime locker room, Brian, and now they hold a 4-point lead with 19 seconds to play.
Yeah, held Caribou down to 16 points this half, so incredible defensive effort right now. In possession right here is Caribou. We'll see what they go for with 19 seconds left. Shade over 19 seconds left.
Down 4, 19 seconds to play. We'll see if they elect to try a triple try or if they go to the rim. Ball's going to be tipped and picked up by Sawyer Depre. And ball's going to be tipped into the hands of Bouchard, now tipped into the backcourt, as now it's all the way down to 6 seconds. Depre, half-court heave, going to be well short, out of bounds. and it'll go to the Hermon Hawks. Inbound will come in, and that'll be the end of this one. The Hermon Hawks able to come away with a 4-point victory, 46-42, as they give Caribou their first blemish of the 2019-2020 season. Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll get post-game action here in 90 seconds on WHOU.
Pioneer Fiber to the Home is now available in Holton, Sherman, Stacyville, Calais, and Baileyville. Streaming live events in high definition like high school basketball is best viewed with the most stable and fastest connections. Pioneer Broadband delivers state-of-the-art fiber directly into your home to handle all of your most demanding internet needs. Don't get left behind with slower technology. Get the fiber you need, Pioneer Broadband.
The S.W. Collins Company is the only Makita Pro Center in Maine, which means we have access to all the latest tools that Makita has to offer. Our factory-trained employees are ready to make sure that you have the right tool for any project. With over 180 tools, Makita has the largest cordless offering with a single battery platform in the industry. And don't forget, we are also a Makita authorized service dealer. For sales, service, and the largest selection of quality Makita tools, go where the builders go, the S.W. Collins Company.
High school, the Hawks with a big 46-42 win over undefeated Caribou. My guest is player of the game, Isaac Varney. Great job, Isaac.
Thank you.
All right, just talked a minute about it, but 31 home games in a row without a defeat, and nothing sweeter than doing it today when you reach your 1,000-point mark.
Yeah, I have to thank God for that one. It's a big milestone in my basketball journey, and I can't have it any better way.
Yeah, you guys fought back, holding Caribou to 16 points, I believe, in the second half. Big job today for you was on Parker Depre. He's a force.
Oh, he's one of the best players in the league, and I'll give him a lot of credit. He scored the ball well today, and, we battled each year, and just today we happened to come out on top. So we'll definitely see them again later on, I imagine.
Yeah, a little bit of revenge after last year's North final. But that was a tough battle too, and you guys went toe-to-toe down there.
Yeah, I've been remembering that game, and I've been working all summer long as my teammates, and to be able to beat them, playing them again this year, it just feels great. So
I know I've watched you for a number of years, Isaac, and I know the W means more than the 1,000 points to you. And of course, a great milestone today, but you guys got down 9 points in the first half, right before the half, and I see you gather the guys, your experience with a younger team this year, and it seemed to help. You made that big three to end the half.
Yeah, we knew they wanted to play fast, and we decided to play our game, and, we battled the first 15 minutes, and, that last minute we kind of lost it a little bit, and that's why they went in halftime with an 8-point lead. So we knew we had to finish 16 minutes strong.
Yeah, and Caribou, credit to them on the defensive end. They were solid, but second half, you guys really closed down the dribble drive lanes. Great help in recovery.
Yeah, we worked on that a little bit last night, and to be able to go in with that strategy, it took us a little bit to get used to it, but second half, I feel like we did our job.
Okay, great to watch. I know you're going to be a wanted man here today, Isaac, but congratulations. Go enjoy the day.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, and that was our post-game guest in Isaac Varney. Isaac with his 1,000-point milestone, but even bittersweet when they pull off the home victory over Caribou, 46-42. Let's take one final break. We'll be back in 1 minute. We'll get post-game recap from Hermon High School in 1 minute on WHOU.
Hi from Jeans, where you'll find better TV and more ways to enjoy it. Get 190 channels for $59.99 a month with Dish. Plus, get a free voice remote on us. And remember, we're also trained Nest Pros and deliver white glove service for all kinds of smart home solutions, like the Google Nest Learning Thermostat or the Google Nest Cam Outdoor, which lets you look after your home from anywhere so you can travel worry-free. So come and visit our newest location on Stillwater in Bangor, or visit us online to find a local store near you.
Excellence at ground level is what you get with J. McLaughlin Construction in Holton. Founded in 2012, the company plans the construction of streets, residential areas, and commercial buildings, and they are involved in both public and private projects. Their high-quality work and many years of experience have earned them an excellent reputation and a loyal client base. Regardless of whether you need a detailed plan for a building or would like to build a road, J. McLaughlin Construction is your reliable partner for all your engineering needs. Call J. McLaughlin Construction at 532-6335 or 694-2546.
Back to Hermon High School, 46-42, a 4-point win for the home Hermon Hawks as Caribou falls to 11-1. Hermon ups their record to 11-2. And wow, start to finish, Brian, just exactly what we expected. We talked about how this is one of those games you circle on your calendar as soon as schedules come out, and it definitely did not disappoint, whether you were here in the gym or at home. Atmosphere was electric from first jump to final horn.
Yeah, we talked about the pace of the game, how it needed to go for Hermon to be successful. It was the pace they liked, but Caribou with a chance to win, solid team, and a number of weapons. Hermon just outplayed them down the stretch. Some big plays defensively. That last possession there, I think we had 2 or 3 tips in the front court to take time off the shot clock. Hermon plays the passing lanes very well, and they showed that in the second half, holding Caribou down to, 16 points in the second half. So, credit to Hermon. And with that win, I believe Hermon will move up to second in the Hill points. Ellsworth victorious today over Orono. I think they'll hold on to third. A lot of movement in the standings, but Caribou is going to be right there in the end. A team that's dangerous and might be good to get out of the way. I know they don't feel that way right now, but it might be good to get out of the way before the tournament starts.
Absolutely. So why don't you take us down the final statistics, starting with the victorious Hermon Hawks.
Okay, for Hermon, we had Jaden Henderson with 7, Wyatt Gogan with 3, a big three-pointer in the fourth quarter to go along with 5 rebounds. We had Trey Brown with a 3, Eli Reed with 7, Zach Tubbs with 11, and Isaac Varney led the way with 15 points, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks for the Hawks. For Caribou Vikings, Alex Bouchard with 15, Ethan Holsworth with 2, Jacob Brakowski with 3. We had Sawyer Depre with 2, and Parker Depre, leading man on the day with 18 points for the Vikings, to go along with 7 rebounds. Solid two-way effort from him. And, classic matchup. A lot of the time with those two players, co-players of the week last year in the Big East Conference, Parker Depre and Isaac Varney.
I tell you what, that a lot of people, we talked about turnover from last year's teams. Obviously, for Caribou, losing one main guy, and for Hermon, it was kind of almost a new look complexion for them. We wondered where they'd be sitting at this part way through the season. I mean, coming in with just the 2 losses so far. This was a statement game, I believe, for the Hermon Hawks. I mean, Caribou, obviously a team that everybody talks about is, the favorite in Class B for sure. But Hermon's showing that they can stick right with them, and definitely a huge statement game here for, as you talked about with Coach Reed in the pregame, the 2 subplots for this, and, the win, obviously, what's on his mind, but, a huge win for these Hermon Hawks, and it's not taking anything away from the Caribou Vikings, because I tell you, the Vikings are just such a well-coached, well-disciplined, and just a very talented ball club that play very well together. And it was just one of those afternoons where tempo didn't go in their favor, and unfortunately they just couldn't hit shots down the stretch.
Yeah, I think a 1-point game, and tough call over in front of the score table to go against Caribou with a chance to get back in the game, maybe with a miss and a rebound, and it went Hermon's way right there. But Hermon also, they're 3 points away from being undefeated this year. A 1-point loss and a 2-point loss. it's not like they haven't really lived up to the mark, and they do it on the defensive end. And, these two teams meet down at the Cross Insurance Center later on in February. Bigger court, and, makes it harder to defend a team like Caribou who has so many weapons.
And you see it flashes of their transition game, something that's very fun to watch. I've, personally always been a run and gun, like to get up and down kind of style. And I just like the way that Caribou plays. And, it's credit to Hermon's defense. It really affected them and played effect. And, Hermon did a good job of getting back in transition and limiting transition looks for the Vikings.
Yeah, and, they'll rebound. Hermon goes, Caribou goes home to face, I believe, Foxcroft. I had that wrong. They don't play on the road. I'm not sure who Hermon's next opponent is, but a lot of teams will be back in action on Monday, Martin Luther King Day.
Absolutely. So once again, want to thank everyone for tuning in this afternoon, as in the first game, it was the Hermon girls with a 60-37 victory over Caribou, and the Hermon boys take a 46-42 thriller by a 4-point margin, while Isaac Varney scores his 1,000th-point milestone. So, for Brian McDormand, I'm Ryan Lincoln, Hunter Flynn on the camera, and Marco producing back at the studio. Thank you, as always, for tuning in on WHOU, and we'll be back at you on Tuesday from Ellsworth as we once again see these Hermon boys taking on the Ellsworth Eagles.
Well, that's who they